to Youth Spotlight, the podcast where we explore issues affecting the youth. So, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you very much. I am Aubrey Mark, a community volunteer working with the youth at Mabala CBO.
Thank you. So, what are the what are some common challenges students face in balancing school and personal life?
Balancing school and personal life can be a significant challenge for students, and there are a number of difficulties which are very common in their societies.
Mm.
One, we have uh, time management,
Mm.
completing competing priorities,
Mm.
juggling academic responsibilities, extracurricular activities, and personal commitments can make it a challenge for students to allocate their time effectively, because most of the time they may allocate time for studies and time for leisure work. So most of the youth in our societies, they allocate more time to leisure as compared to academic activities.
Mm.
Then there is procrastination. Many students struggle with procrastination, which can lead to last-minute cramming for examinations or rushed assignments, increased stress. That is saying, most of the times they don't concentrate much on academic activities.
Mm.
They make hasty decisions. That is to say, they may uh, be studying very hard when they see that examinations are around the corner.
Mm.
Then the second one is academic pressure.
Mm.
That's high expectations. The pressure to achieve high grades and excel academically can lead to anxiety and stress, making it difficult to maintain a healthy balance. Yeah, that is most of the students, they they expect high grades at their national examinations, even in their um, primary school or secondary school grades.
Mm.
So they receive unnecessary pressure because of that. Then there is overcommitment. Some students take on too many courses or extracurricular activities in an effort to enhance their college applications, leading to burnout. Yeah, these days there are routes in secondary schools whereby some are allowed to take humanities while some are allowed to take sciences. Then most of these learners, they don't have the proper choices, which may lead them to be in an academic dilemma.
Mm.
Thirdly, we have social life and relationships. Limited social time, that's the first one. Balancing schoolwork and personal life often mean sacrificing time with friends and family, which can lead to feelings of isolation. That is to say, uh, most of the times these students, that is social life and relationships, they don't have time to balance. That is to say, if they are going for the academic activities, most of the time they spend there leaving family issues. When they go to the family issues, they leave academic issues. That is to say, isolation.
Mm.
Then we have conflicts in relationships. The demands of school can strain friendships and family relationships, especially if others do not understand the pressure students face. That's in our societies, most of the communities, they don't know the pressure, what pressure brings to a student who is studying. Then there is a conflict in relationships. Fourthly, extracurricular activities. One, time consuming commitments. While extracurricular activities are important for personal development, they can be time consuming and may interfere with academic responsibilities. That is to say, um, when one is to engage him or herself in extracurricular activities, he may spend a reasonable number of hours forgetting the books. So this can somehow, somewhere affect the personal life of an individual as well as academic life. There is balancing interests. Some students may find it challenging to engage in sports, clubs, or hobbies while keeping up with their schoolwork. It becomes difficult that when we are to go for sports, when some students are going for sports and others are going for studies, it becomes difficult for them to say, this is good and this is not good. So they may face balancing interest, the problems of balancing interest. Then there is mental health status, stress and anxiety. Academic pressure and personal challenges can lead to mental health issues such as anxiety and depression, impacting students' overall well-being. Then there is lack of support. Some students may feel lack of adequate support from peers, teachers, or family members to cope with mental health challenges. That is saying, most of the peers, the families, they are always reluctant to um, assist um, learners in some of the issues which they may face, and this may lead to stress and anxiety. Then there is, to sum it up, balancing school and personal life is a common struggle for students. Addressing these challenges requires effective time management, support systems, and self-care strategies. By recognizing the difficulties they face, students can seek help and develop coping mechanisms to maintain a healthier balance in their lives.
Okay.
Are you ready for extreme sports experience? Tune in to the Sports Zone for live updates, expert analysis, and exclusive interviews with the biggest names in sports. From football to netball, volleyball to basketball, we have you covered with the latest news, scores, and highlights. Plus, join the debate with our expert panel and share your thoughts on the hottest sports topics. Don't miss the Sports Zone every Saturday at 8 a.m. on Mega radio stations. It's extreme destination for sports fans. The Sports Zone, where sports come alive.
So, how does students prioritize their well-being amidst academic demands?
Students may prioritize their well-beings and their academic demands in a number of ways. So prioritizing well-being and academic demands is crucial for students to maintain their mental and physical health. There are several strategies students can employ to ensure their well-being while managing their academic responsibilities. 1. These students may need to have time management skills. Creating a schedule, that's the first point, that students can use planners or digital calendars to organize their time effectively, allocating specific blocks for studying, classes, and personal activities. This is to say there is a need of effective time management. Then there is setting priorities. Identifying urgent tasks and long-term goals helps students focus on what needs immediate attention, while still making progress on other responsibilities. That is to say, they are supposed to um, rate the responsibilities or the activities which they need. They are supposed to rate the first things first, second things first, and there are other activities that can be done at a later stage. Another one is establishing boundaries. Um, that's another one is limited study time. Setting clear boundaries for study hours helps students avoid burnout. They can designate specific times for academic work and stick to them. Let's say this one is coming back to the point of time management and resource utilization. Then saying no. Learning to say no to additional commitments or societal invitation when overwhelmed can help students protect their time and energy. In our societies, there are so many things that students or the youth are invited without proper programs. So they are supposed to be saying no to some of the things that they may think that they may be a time wastage. Then practicing self-care. The first one is regular exercise. Engaging in physical activity, whether through sports, gym, workouts, or walking, can improve mood and reduce stress. Then we have healthy eating. Maintaining a balanced diet contributes to overall well-being. Students should prioritize nutritious meals and snacks, especially during busy periods. And these busy periods are, that is to say, when they are attending lessons or having study circles. Sufficient sleep. Prioritizing sleep is essential for cognitive function and overall health. Students should aim for consistent sleep schedules and avoid long night cramming. That is, some of the students may be challenged. That is, when they are studying a lot, when they are having all day long without having a sleep, and that is also a disadvantageous to their health. Then we have utilizing sports systems. Firstly, seeking help. Students should not hesitate to ask for help from teachers, peers, parents, or academic advisors where feeling overwhelmed or struggling with coursework. Sometimes learners may not be in a position to ask an assistance from their friends as well as teachers because they may feel shy. Then we have engage with peers. Building a support network of friends can provide emotional support and help share academic burdens through study groups. In other words, we have study circles, as it is being emphasized by the Ministry of Education these days, that learners are supposed to be in their study groups. That is, most learners or in Malawi, they learn better when they are in study groups. To cap it up, by adopting these strategies, students can prioritize their well-being while managing academic demands. Finding the balance between academic and personal health is essential for long-term success and fulfillment in both areas of life.
So you have talked about time management. So what are some of the time management strategies that work best for students?
Effective time management is essential. Effective time management is essential for students to balance academic responsibilities, extracurricular activities, and personal commitments. Here are some of the time management strategies that work well for students. First one is prioritization techniques, that is Eisenhower matrix. This method helps students categorize tasks into 4 quadrants based on urgency and importance, allowing them to focus on what truly matters. Then another one is ABC method, assigning A, B, C, or C labels to tasks based on their importance helps students prioritize their work effectively, ensuring they tackle high priority tasks first. As I have already alluded to that, they should rate these tasks first to come first, second, then to the last. Then we have the second strategy is creating a schedule. Daily and weekly planning. Using planners, calendars, or digital tools to map out daily and weekly schedule helps students visualize their commitment and allocate time effectively. Block scheduling. Setting aside specific time blocks for studying, classes, and other activities can help students stay focused and organized. The second strategy is setting SMART goals. And this SMART is just an abbreviation, is an acronym of specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. This framework helps students to set clear, actionable goals that guide their academic and personal tasks, making it easier to track progress. That is to say, the goals must be specific, not general goals. And those goals should be measurable, that they can be also achievable, relevant, and time bound. The goals should say, when am I going to achieve this goal, not an open-ended. Thirdly, we have time blocking. That's dedicated study sessions. Allocating specific time slots for studying different subjects or completing assignments can enhance focus and productivity. That is, you need to have a study timetable. Then incorporating breaks, including short breaks between study sessions, e.g. the Pomodoro technique, which students study for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break, helps maintain a concentration and reduce fatigue. That is, we should not having a longer period of study, but we need to have breaks so that we can regain your energy. Then we have limiting distraction. That's the fifth point. In this we have creating a study environment. Finding a quiet and organizing space to study can minimize distractions and improve focus. That is, we need to have studies in a free environment without disturbances. Digital detox. Turning off notifications or using applications to block distracting websites and social media during study time can help students stay on track. and these websites and other applications can be a distractor to the youth when they are studying academic activities. In conclusion, by employing these time management strategies, students can enhance their productivity, reduce stress, and achieve a better balance between academic and personal responsibilities. Finding the right combination of techniques that work for them is a key effective time management.
So, what advice would you give to students that are still in the school right now?
Yeah, students who are in school this time, they need to utilize their time effectively. There are a number of distractors that they may encounter, but they should focus on their on what they are supposed to be done at a time. Yes, it is true that an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So there is a need of uh, doing things at the right time. The time for other activities will come, but this time they should concentrate on education.
Thank you for your time.